Hi, everyone. I'm Rena Ninen. Thank you for joining us. A funeral for Sergeant David Johnson, one of 4 U.S. Army soldiers killed in Niger earlier this month, was held today. And it comes as pressure is mounting on the Trump administration to provide more answers about the deaths of those 4 soldiers. Congressional leaders are now demanding information from the Pentagon about the operation that took place on October 4th. Meanwhile, President Trump is now fueling his feud with Democratic Congresswoman Frederica Johnson over his phone call with Sergeant Johnson's widow. Mr. Trump took to Twitter this morning, writing, quote, "I hope the fake news media keeps talking about wacky Congresswoman Wilson in that she, as a representative, is killing the Democratic Party." This week, White House Chief of Staff John Kelly defended the president's treatment of Sergeant Johnson's widow and also criticized Congresswoman Wilson. Kelly said that Wilson boasted about securing funding for an FBI building during a 2015 speech at the building's dedication ceremony. But video of her speech shows that General Kelly mischaracterized her remarks. The building, which is named after 2 FBI agents killed in the line of duty, was funded before Wilson was elected to Congress. That discrepancy led to contentious exchange Friday between our Chip Reed and White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
In fact, have you seen the speech?
I have.
And then you know that most of it was her effusively praising these FBI agents. And when she was talking about what she did in Congress, she was not talking about securing the $20 million. She was talking about naming the building for these FBI agents, who she then went on to effusively praise. And that was the bulk of the speech.
She also mentioned that, and she also had quite a few comments that day that weren't part of that speech and weren't part of that video that were also witnessed by many people that were there. What General Kelly referenced yesterday.
Well, tell us specifically, because
exactly
if he's
what
going
he said. There was a lot of grandstanding. He was stunned that she had taken that opportunity to make it about herself.
Can he come out here and talk to us about this at some point?
I think he's addressed that pretty thoroughly yesterday.
No, he was wrong yesterday in talking about getting the money. The money was secured before she came into Congress.
That's up to you, but I think that if you want to get into a debate with a 4-star Marine general, I think that's
that would be great if he'd come out here and do it.
Highly inappropriate.
Well, Wilson fired back in an interview with the New York Times saying, quote, "The White House itself is full of white supremacists."